Hello, hello, my beautiful prosperous leaders. We are on day two, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I think there's something that went wrong with my email. It did not go out to all the people who were interested in this. So I would give you a bonus point if you can go to my business page, Neelam Rai. I'll put the link here and share this wisdom with others to join us in this prosperity immersion so they can also enjoy it and come and share, because together when we're sharing our intentions and we're feeling the universe is supporting us, the more of us we do this, set our intention. And I also ask you here to send blessings as people are sharing. There are people sending me private messages. Please, this is where I'm creating the space to come and share, so that way we keep all the energies in one place. I'm in between my emails, private messages, and other social media. I'm trying to stick to this group so we can have a experience together. And I know Facebook doesn't probably alert everybody, so make sure you click on the notification. And coming back to our 7 days of immersion. Why 7 days? Why 7 days? Let me invite a few of my friends here. Let's see, I think I forgot to invite a few people who are still kind of new to Facebook, so I have to tag them. So anyways, day one, we are integrating. We are using this 5-step ritual. And I use the word ritual because being a spiritual business person myself, I believe our day, our intentions become powerful based on how we start. A lot of people are starting their days in a rush, right? Hi, Vicky. So that's why this 5-step ritual is going to help you to get in the right mindset. So, Vicky, let me know if you're participating in this 5 days of angelic ritual. Please give me a thumbs up. And it is really powerful because, and I had pinned the details how to do it. It's very, very simple. Once you get to do it, it's 5-step. I call it the April technique because it's 5 words. A is for affirmation, P is the prosperity mantra, APR is for releasing the intention to the universe, releasing the prosperity intention. I is becoming intentional. What is that you want to fulfill? Knowing universe is going to provide. Probably want to bring in 50,000 to fulfill your mission for this year, sharing your wisdom to others. You can use that money for your website, maybe give yourself some pay raise for yourself for the work you'll be doing. And what we're doing for the next 7 days, today we are on day 7, is we are dividing this amount you are calling into your energy field into sevens. And I call it the last letter of the abbreviation. The April was L, as a love checks from the universe. And the power lies in the last step. It's you've done the rituals. You could be doing any rituals to really get into the probably gratitude energy. You're doing some kind of healing work. I like to do angelic healing work. So I'm tuning into the universal energies. I'm releasing all the fears, any energy blocks, any chakra blocks I might have, or any energies I might have picked up, from yesterday or from talking to my clients. I get into a complete state of relaxation. I'm doing the affirmation. It's the again pinned to the post. Getting into the abundance consciousness with the affirmation, a very beautiful, powerful affirmation from Louise Hay. I've been using it. It's created a lot of shifts in my energy, in my business, followed by the other 4 steps. Prosperity mantra, you can use mine or yours. Getting intentional about what you're bringing into your energy. And then releasing the how. And now on day 2, For the simplicity of this 7 days, I said let's assume 70,000 is what we're calling in. Day one was about getting the first 1/7 of the 70, which could have been 10,000. It could be more or less, whatever you feel in alignment. I'm assuming for simplicity, let's say 10,000. And I ask you to imagine you have done your gratitude, you've done your centering, you did the ritual, lighting a candle to feel in all your senses. And then now you're writing as if you're receiving a check. The universe is sending, or your favorite guide and angel is handing you this installments of universal love checks. I call it love checks from the universe. And you're saying thank you. And now I want you to write and feel that you have this money in your hand and things you have been meaning to do for yourself, maybe for the last year, for the last decade. When I did this last summer with my other paid clients, there were moms who never bought clean clothes for themselves. Not clean, sorry, beautiful clothes for themselves, because they're always giving to others. So I'm stretching you with using these universal checks that you have this $10,000, or it could be any amount that feels in alignment. How are you spending this on you? And I want you to really feel in the energy without worrying it's there or not, because our subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between whether you have it or not. But if you can feel, and if you have seen the movie The Secret, all of them, they talked about all these beautiful mindsets, or successful people. They all use this power of law of attraction. So I'm teaching you the last step, law of attraction, as if you already have this money and you're spending what you wish to spend on yourself. I want you to focus why the prosperity dimension came. It's about opening yourself to receiving for yourself once, and then you can think about investing in your business and helping with your family, clients. Everybody else comes next. If you don't feel happy inside, if you don't feel excited about your life, how beautiful everything is going to be, because you're setting the intention, you're feeling it. So this is why Archangel Michael gave me this 5 steps, because it's easy to understand, the April technique. And the last one is you really making the time, maybe even 5 minutes a day. You can use this in your rituals, and you're feeling the gratitude, you're feeling everything, and now you're saying thank you, universe. Today is day 2 and I am receiving this 10,000. I said you can have a page, the 11 by 7 page from a book or a loose printing paper, fold it in half, make a big heart on it, probably use colors, get creative. And you can put day 1. If you miss day 1, say day 1, the amount you're receiving from the check. Day 2, if you're just catching up, Kavita, go to the pin post, and I've given the instructions on the April method, how to step. The April technique is the 5 step to unlock your abundance mindset. And writing the last piece is where the power lies in, because like I said, day 1 you got the check, and the second part, fold the paper on the second piece. You think, oh, finally I have this money for myself, $10,000. What are the things I wanted to do? A lot of busy business owners are here, and they have never probably done things for themselves. They wanted to really do something really meaningful, maybe taking them to a retreat, get a whole mind body retreat to the most beautiful spa in your town, maybe going to a nice healing cycle. And hi guys, thank you for joining. So I'm actually we're on day 2 of this 5 step angelic ritual. Give me a thumbs up if you're listening to this for the first time. The pin post is giving you the layout, how you can apply this and make it part of your daily rituals. That helps me stay in my abundant mindset. And the way I do is with the 5 step affirmations. prosperity mantra to raise your vibration, becoming intentional, and surrendering, actually releasing the how you're gonna get this, but getting intentional what you want to bring in your energy for the week, for the month. And then the last piece is we are practicing for the next 7 days is how you getting this in installments over the next 7 days. I call them love checks from the universe. So day 2, for the sake of this experience, I said, let's assume we're all attracting $70,000 in our energy for our business this year from expected and unexpected sources. Day 1, you're redeeming the check from the universe. Imagine the invisible angelic hand handing you this check. And now you're writing in your journal. The 4 steps will help you get in this energy, feeling gratitude, feeling in alignment as if this is real. I'm also using the secret part of the movie, law of attraction, getting into the feeling as if you already are living this life. So you have this 10,000, you're spending on yourself. What do you see yourself doing with this $10,000? Release down everything without any shame, any guilt. And you are opening yourself by receiving and just letting go of all restriction. Forget about everyone in your life right now. Focus on you, things that you've been meaning to do for yourself. And how does it feel to finally do it for yourself? Maybe taking a day off and have the babysitter take care of the kids, and go shopping or whatever you feel like doing. And how does it feel? How does it feel to do this? Maybe it's simple thing, maybe just going on a nice, beautiful, private, resort. I love to go to, if you're here in California, 17-mile drive on Monterey. It's a nice drive, beautiful beaches. And then we like to stay in Sanctuary Spa Hotel. Is one of the 5-star hotels or 4-star, I don't know. But you have your private beach access. You wake up, and it's always cold there. And there is this beautiful fireplace in your studio or the suite you are in, and you open yourself to the sound of the ocean. That's an expensive feeling. I do this once a year. It's expensive, like $300 to $400 a night. Imagine you're giving yourself whatever you want to do, whether it's connecting in the nature a day, and without limiting yourself. If money is no issue, do you have this extra $10,000, and what you'd want to do with this money? Feeling your entire being, for me, is doing nothing sometimes is most liberating. Just listening to the sound of the ocean, hearing the fire going on, the fire, space. It's cold here. And then tucking in with your favorite story, book, or anything you're inspired to do, and maybe with your favorite beverage, and living the life as if you already have this life. I imagined this 2 years ago, and then we made it every quarter we would go to this place, my whole family. But it came in my mind, I created this in my mind, and then it became a reality, and I felt it. I connected with every visual. I connected with how liberating I felt, or liberated I felt, just not thinking about nothing, just being present, fully present, and just feeling the breeze, feeling the freshness of the ocean, and everything, all the worries kind of just went away, because I was so present in this practice. And when I went there finally, even with the kids, with the craziness of the drive, 2 hours drive, but I was so much connected, because I have already created this in my experience, in my own subconscious, because I did this 5-step ritual to myself, and now it's part of my mini vacations every year. And And then I added more things to it. So I want you to come and share. um, the universe is finally giving you this opportunity. You're feeling gratitude. You're feeling, because you've done the 5 step, the affirmation. Make sure you have created the space, the sound. Like I explained in the pin post, was like I like to do it in my meditation room. These rituals. So I take shower. I'm waking up an hour earlier so I can do this practice before the hustle and bustle of the whole family waking up, kids screaming and shouting and everything. So I wake up early. I face my meditation room is facing east. It's very auspicious. Facing east, I light a candle. I let the music go on, whatever meditation music you like. And then I read my affirmation that I shared on the pin post again. And I feel in every word, or you can use your own affirmations. And then I said the prosperity mantra, Hari Om. There is 7 sacred vowels, not vowels, the sacred symbol of the universe, sound symbols, sacred sound, sorry. And what this sacred sound does is opens up all your channels to connect to the universal energy. Channel this with Archangel Michael, and Archangel Michael also has this energy of one of our avatars from the Hindu culture is Lord Vishnu. So Hari is Vishnu, and Om is, of course, the primordial sound of healing, the most powerful sound out there. So you are using this prosperity mantra. It's supposed to help you with releasing all the sufferings and anywhere you might be blocking yourself. It is very sacred. So that's why creating the sacred space, using the light of a candle, you creating and inviting and invoking the energy of the higher beings. You can call upon your angels. You can call upon your ascended masters, whoever you believe in. Because when we are in the sacred space first, that's why the 5 steps are so important. You are in the sacred space first, and you're connecting to the universe. You're connecting to something higher, and now you're using your thought process, your senses, your feeling to connect with it, with the sound, with the affirmation. And the last piece is with writing and thanking them that they're handing you the checks. Who's they? The universal intelligence, the entire collective divine helpers. I'll share more later in my private groups. I share more in detail who they are. But for our simplicity here is whoever you call to work with, you can bring all of them into your 7 days. And the last step is very important. Make sure you're thanking and you're writing the prosperity checks you're receiving. How are you investing in yourself? How are you spending every dollar that you got and feeling good about spending on yourself? So your challenge is to come back and catch up on day 1. How did you spend on day 1? How are you going to spend the second part of the amount you're trying to call in your experience? I'm excited. Guys, please give me a thumbs up if this is something that you're gonna do and hear. I'm still waiting for my VA to transcribe the thing. I think she's in Canada, so she has a full-time job. When she has time, I'll have everything laid out in a transcript, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. For simplicity purpose, listen to the pin post. Just remember 5 things. Getting into the energy, centering yourself, getting into the space of receiving, understanding, believing it's already there for you. So using the power of intention, visualization, using the power of writing, using all our senses, using the sense of, you're feeling the light, the candle, the affirmation, all your senses. You're using all your senses to really get into this space and co-creating the energetic vibration of the money you're calling into your life. And this can be used for anything. I'm using money because of course, everybody here wants to have more money. There's no shame in that. You can use that money to create a cleaner, better website, more programs to help others, maybe do more live events to help others, do more retreats for others. So it's needed for the work we are doing. So I'm using money here as an example. And you can do this. And at the end of 7 days, you have to stay consistent, guys. You have to stay consistent. That's the key. You feeling, because it takes habit, right? It takes time to get into habit. And I will also stretch you to do this for next 21 days. But 7 days is where I'm holding you accountable. Make sure you do this 5 days. Get into the gratitude, thanking the universe. You're receiving these love check installments of the amount you're calling into your existence and how you are spending it. Just be in the energy of receiving and spending and feeling good and visualizing it. You can probably start collecting digital visuals of, okay, if I want to go to this beautiful resort that I created for myself, you can do a digital visual board for this. And who knows, within 2 weeks, 2 months, you will actually achieve it. That's the power of visualization. That's the power of using the law of vibration, the law of attraction. I'm using all these universal laws of vibration, law of attraction. And then the power lies in you, in believing and feeling. That's the secret, guys. Believing and feeling. If you can believe it, you can have it. So that's it. I want you to come and tell me, what are you spending on yourself today? If you have done day one, if you haven't, catch up on day one. How are you going to spend the next $10,000 on you? Maybe you want to do a deposit on a car for yourself, or maybe you want to fix up something, but it has to do something with you. And tell me, how does it feel for yourself? And then the next 5 days we can spend on other things. But I want you to really, really enjoy focusing on receiving for you first, thanking the universe, experiencing the joy of receiving and spending on yourself. Go on a shopping spree. Go on a beautiful date, maybe, too, with yourself. Whatever you want, your mind is, you have the whole creative way of spending this. Whatever way it can stretch you, whatever way it can help you feel more fulfilled, more alive, to stretch you out of your mind. This is how we get into the abundance mindset, as if you already have it. Now I want to see how are you spending this, the second installment of today's universal love checks. And I have some surprise bonuses. Be the first one to come and share here. And I will give you my 15 minutes laser coaching. You can ask any questions from the angels as your angelic medium, as a business coach. I'll answer any pressing question you have. So that's a bonus. Come and share, catch up on day one. Do this day 2 here. Sending you lots of love. Bye.